Hey, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. Lots of love and many blessings your way. Everything in my video was located on the public domain. To know me is to know that there's a few things in my life I don't put up with. I despise somebody that hurts a child. I despise somebody that hurts a handicapped person, an elderly person, an animal. I try not to have hate in my heart, but those are my exceptions. I'm just human. My friend Jerry was talking about yesterday how disgusted she is watching these people, this royal family, talking out of both sides of their mouth. She's tired of the hypocrisy. I think we all should be tired of it by now. Dr. Goodall, and I hope I'm saying that right, has really devoted her entire life to the study of primates. She seems like a very kind soul. She really does. She's made a huge effort throughout her life to protect these beings. And if you haven't heard, Meghan and Harry were introduced to her a couple of days ago. Of course, Meghan fell to her feet and told her, hey, you've been my God my entire life. I worship you. I feel like she doesn't worship this woman. She worships this woman's position in this world. She's been looked upon as near a saint status, and everybody seems to know who she is. So we all know the social climbing that Meghan likes to do, considering Meghan has adopted a couple of dogs and just left them here and there, and one ended up with 2 broken legs due to her negligence right after she moved to London. So I don't want to hear her worshiping any kind of an animal rights activist. It gags me. I don't want to hear about it. So this is a vein off of their foundation. Listen, we'll get to that here in a minute. Oh my God. This subject is very close to my heart. My youngest son, my mom, and myself. This is our entire life, so I know where I'm coming from. To know anything about the royal family is to know that they love to trophy hunt. They love hunting. That's a sport for them. I feel like hunting should only take place during a time of need. If you have to hunt, then you hunt. But to devote days, specific times in your year, your calendar, for a sport, to kill something when you are far from hungry, is the ultimate sin. Who are we to decide the fate of anything, be it a spider or a buffalo? I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that won't agree with what I have to say, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. It's hard for me to accept any member of the British royal family being an activist on any level regarding animals. Man, I can remember back a few years ago when both the brothers got busted for exotic animal hunting. I've been told that they have quite the collection of exotic animal carcasses that they've stuffed. Heads on the wall, bearskin rugs, zebra skin rugs. What's the point in that? I just don't understand it. Anyway, I want to tell you guys, here's a prime example. The Queen in her horse racing. My God, that's like my dad in football. The stress that animal goes through is enormous. Just like polo horses. They're called polo ponies. People want to say that they're not under stress. They're not hurt. They're fine. The polo players' boots have this very blunt, it's not sharp at all, spike thing that hangs off of their boot. I forgot what the technical term is. Forgive me. But they use that. It's very cruel. It causes more pain to the horse to cause the horse to become alert. Because if it was sharp, the horse would feel it less. It makes sense to me. It's quite vile and disgusting. As you can see here, Harry's polo pony had the hell beat out of him with his dull, blunt piece of metal. Can you imagine? Just for the sport of it, you guys. He tried to say that the horses felt no pain, that caused no stress to the horse to play polo. Polo ponies and race horses both have dangerously high heart rates, and can you imagine what it's doing to their inside? If you have a heart at all, it would be traumatic. But if it's just part of the game, then it doesn't cause a damn bit of problem to that horse to use it and abuse it and lose it. It's a sad shame that more often than not, these retired racehorses end up so poorly neglected, just left to rot, really, if they don't go to the glue factory first. It's just so hard for me to accept any of them as an animal rights activist. We know there's a method to their madness. There's always an underlying motive behind everything they're doing. So to pair it with Dr. Goodall, yeah, it looks great. But to know their history is disturbing, and it's hypocrisy at its finest. It's going to take more than a couple of pictures of Harry hugging up on a sick elephant or helping a wounded rhino to get me to change my mind. I'll see you soon. We'll talk fast, stay safe, and be blessed.